on Inferno Pools.
Jeff,
Not sure if Stark is here.
huh? I'm here.
Oh, you are here. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What time is
Yes,
it
I'm
now over
here.
there? What time is it? Like
It is
two?
2:30 in the morning.
Half two. Oh, brutal.
Yeah. Well, I kind of run on Eastern American time right now anyway, so it's
Yeah.
it's all good. I'm like what? Is it like 10:30 over there? Maybe 9:30? I don't know. I'm awake.
Uh, yeah, it's 9:30, I reckon. Yeah, it's 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon here as well. Hopefully, finish this game and then go for a swim at the beach. That's my plan.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, it's like warm and stuff over there.
Yeah, shorts
Oh
and a
God.
shirt. Got a fan going. It's getting a bit warm, but ZVZ, the funnest matchup. I'm being sarcastic. We have spawning in the top right of Inferno Pools. It is the unrivaled Zerg in teal Barcode.
And to the bottom right of Inferno Pools, it is the green Zerg player, Four Guns and Roaches Trip.
These spawns create very interesting ZVZ because it kind of forces the Zerg to take the gold as his third, which is a little bit
Yeah,
further away, but you kind of don't want to be expanding towards player. And it makes run by like you have to have super map vision on this map, like super good map vision, because there's so many places links can kind of slip around and run by as well.
I actually was watching Pig stream at some point, and he just took his second hatch at the gold in these spawns. He just cut to the
Really?
chase.
Just
Yep.
went straight for it. Why not?
Yeah, and then he went obviously heavy Ling Bane mid game because just you need that many Lings and Banelings to defend your expansion if you take it out there. But I mean, I don't know how the game went. I didn't catch the ending, but he tried it. So I mean, it's a thing that people are trying. And this map is nuts. I mean, because it's any spawn as well, some people will roll the dice and just go 13-12. I hope he doesn't scout me and get the free win or stuff like that.
Yeah. Barcode is going hatch first. We'll see if he throws down the gas. He does go gas first, yeah. Very risky to play gasless on this map. It's so far away from the ramp to get any kind of resemblance of a wall. Bailings as well. His Barcode is taking his third, which isn't spotted yet, I don't think. No, it has been spotted. He does cancel it right away, realizing he probably can't defend it. He's got a lot of Banelings here, but
Actually,
Mutalisk.
losing the third base is pretty critical there. I mean, the third base is like 50% more gas, which is
Yeah,
50% more scary units, the roaches, the banelings, the upgrades, all of that kind of stuff. So if Trip can hold his third base, I mean, he
that's
doesn't have anything that can shoot up, and Mutalisks have the up ability. So that,
that's
that
the
that's
technical
the
term.
one kicker. Yeah.
Yeah, no spores at all. He doesn't know about these mutas. He didn't sack an overlord in after he got his lair. Big ling fight going on in the middle of the map. There's mutalisks are coming in now. They're gonna try and clean up these roaches. And Ling's probably gonna try and surround him, hold him in place as well. And Trip starting a lot of drones. Still no spores. Needs to really get some spores down.
I mean, Trip is ahead in supply, but it's all in these roaches that are just being shelled away from these muses, and these banelings are trying to catch up to these lings, but I guess there's going to be a wall off here by Barcode on the ramp, and these lings are actually just trying to run past the speedlings, and they're not really getting anywhere, and the banelings won't even be necessary. So this attempted counter has been really shut down by Barcode, and he's looking in a commanding position, even though he lost his third base early.
Yeah, spores only just starting now. They probably won't get off in time if Barco sends his mutas straight to the bait. He only got him in the third as well. Hasn't started him in the main or the natural. Barco starts his own third, gets the gas guys going. Position his bailings here in case of a ling run by as well, but I like he's got these lings with the mutas as well. Gonna try and clean off some of these spore crawlers. I like to see Barcode swing around to the main or the third base with the mutalisks. You can't know for sure that there's no defense there, but he could really get some damage done.
Yeah, I think he's tunnel version a bit too hard on this third. I mean, it's all well and good having the mutas and the lings out on the map, but they should, yeah, be split up a little bit more. We're now seeing a few lings run into the natural, and this is more what we want to see. I mean, you don't even have to micro these guys. You can, from the ZVZ and the muta perspective, you can just be like flying the mutas around quite happily, and then
So
just...
many overlords.
Oh god, yeah,
Yeah.
oh dear.
Massive supply block. He's got lava, but he hasn't started any overlords yet at all. To use the
So
word of the day, might be a bit frazzled here.
frazzled is the technical term.
His third has
Yeah,
stayed alive, but he still has nothing to contest his mutas. He's getting some queens
yeah.
out. He has spores finally, but Barcode has his third. And he's not saturating it yet, but it is a gold. It means he can probably go a little bit lighter on the drones to get the equivalent economy out.
Yeah, Trip still doesn't have anything that can handle the mutas. I mean, eventually they'll they'll just overwhelm, right? I mean, he can. Barcode is still building mutas. He's just now making the transition into the roaches, but he's committing pretty heavily, getting the +2 attack even. So these guys are doing a lot of damage. They're being so annoying in the natural. Actually, there's not even a spore in range of these guys.
No, there are lings coming in here. Picking off the queens again. I love picking off the queens in any matchup against the Zerg.
Yeah,
Injects are
so
just
powerful.
so strong. Might even get these upgrades. If you get the Roach Warren as well, it's kind of undefended. But he's doing a lot of damage. He's starting to mine at this third base. He's
I mean,
going into
even with Barcode doing so much damage, he's still down in supply on Trip somehow.
somehow. So all the supply are in these roaches. He has 23
Yeah,
roaches,
I guess so.
which is nice, but he's hard pressed to really get across the map and do anything. These mutas will help out defend. Spines in the natural. Barcode is building his own roaches now. Doesn't have roach speed yet, but does have a few
Okay.
lings.
Yeah, Barcode has like map hack levels of Overlord spreading right now. I mean, he sees everything with these Overlords, and he knew of this Roach move out as soon as it was leaving Trip's space. But I mean, there's actually nothing that can really kill these Roaches yet. Normally, as a Muta player, you make like 10 or so Mutas to deny the Roach player's third as you take your own, and then you transition into just more Roaches than the other guy can make. But because Barcode committed pretty heavily to these Mutas, he's kind of down on the Roaches right now, and his third has been cancelled twice now because of it.
Yeah. He does have a roach lead now, though. But a lot of supply of troops is in drones. He has 70 drones.
Wow.
Well saturated. And taking gas 5 and 6, which I don't think he needs all 6 guys, to be honest. Still, the mutas are back now for revenge. Trip gonna try and take this 4th base close to Barco. That's very aggressive. A few infestors out and try and really shut down these muliks. Do catch one. Not
Yeah,
really enough fungals to keep them there though. Another good fungal though from Trip.
But meanwhile, the Roaches are engaging, and the Banelings are going straight into the mineral line, actually killing one of the infestors there with energy, and the Mutas will get away, but Trip's Roaches are they're defending against Barcode's Roaches pretty easily here, and the supplies are still dead even. I'm surprised somehow.
Yeah, 2-2 Trip has, and 1-1 for Barcode. It's only just coming up now. Does cancel that 4th. Quite ambitious for Trip. Try and take that 4th base there. I'm surprised he doesn't try and take the gold. Both are going to be real hard to defend though against the Mutalisks. And Barcode's 3rd. Almost finished again now. Can resaturate that.
Those players are actually floating a lot of
floating for a
minerals.
lot of money. I was about to say.
I mean, even if you're thinking, well, I need to be making roaches and hydras and infestors, so I mean, I need more gas to spend these minerals. You can just make like 10 lings and just set the eggs just to shift rally around the map and just like arrive in like maybe the gold base, and you just rally a bunch of lings around the side of the map to the gold base, and you can forget about them honestly at that stage. But that's some harassment that you don't have. That's like 1 APM harassment right there, and that's potentially game winning. So that's, even if you're floating money like this, you can set that on. I mean, we do have a few links now coming out of Barcode, so maybe we'll see that kind of play come out of him. But the money's not really doing anything, just sitting there, right? You got to get rid of it.
Yeah. Barcode is going for Burrow and Tunneling Claws as well. He's trying to just kind of force his way through this army.
You might do.
The upgrade's really not helping out Trip for the moment. It's really lacking in army supply.
Yeah, these +2 damage mutas are clearly working out well for Barcode, and that was an interesting unit comp there by Barcode, but it worked out in the end. Even with his third being cancelled, what was that, twice? At least? Maybe a third time?
I think he got it twice on the goal base.
Mm.
It's quite good game there from Barcode. takes a 1-0 lead. He'll look to close this out on
Second
Deadwing.
map. Yeah, Deathwing. What's the third map? What do we got? It's
And I guess Varney. I don't know if it is, but I'm guessing Varney.
No, that got vetoed. We have Catalina, Vani, Secret Spring, and Expedition vetoed. So we have Overgrowth as the third
Ah, fair
map.
enough.
Ah, good teams.
Yeah, good teams, good teams. Game 2, we'll see how this game pans out. See if Barcode does go the Mutalisk, or if he just decided to go Mutalisk because that map is really, really good for Mutalisks, I think. So hard to
Yeah.
take and hold those extra bases.
Mm-hmm.
So you get
Also
into this game.
a
Sorry.
little bit of like RNG on the spawns though. It's a coin flip whether they spawn above you or cross. So if someone wanted to again do some kind of early cheesy stuff, then there is the option if they want to go on a coin flip. But I don't think these players seem to be that kind of player. I haven't seen a massive risk taken yet by either one.
No, it's been a pretty common theme actually. I think there hasn't been too many like real cheesy play that I've seen so far in the
Yeah,
CSL.
it was just Blaze that attempted it earlier. I
Yeah,
did several coin flips in my group, but not this group.
yeah. So we have spawning in the bottom left of Deadwing, up 1-0. The unrivaled Zerg Barcode.
And to the top of Deathwing, spawning vertical from Barcode, it is the Green Guns and Roaches Zerg player Trip, who is down 1-0. If he loses this map, that's it. He is out 0-4. So we are waiting for a Trip victory here.
Yeah, give a game 3. Let's get some more games in there.
Yeah, we've been 2-0. We have 3 2-0s in a row so far.
Yeah. I've only casted one actual best of 3 that's gotten all 3 games so far. I think.
Yeah, that was mine.
I think it was yours and Koali's.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That ZVZ was a complete mess.
That was a really good game to watch, actually.
Somehow, yeah, we both vetoed Expedition lost on the ladder, but we didn't veto it in that best of 3.
he had not played as ZVZ on that map until that game that you played.
No,
that was his first experience of ZVZ on that map.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to die to the Ling Run buys again, that's for sure.
No, that was cutthroat game for like from minute 5 to minute 20. It was really good.
And that was the same for my previous one on that map as well. Jeez, me with ZVZ on that map. Hopefully, I can avoid it soon. So no early pools, no 9 pools. We got a 15 pool from Trip. We've got a hatch first from Barcodes. Gentleman ZVZ.
Yeah, seems to be a kind of pattern out of Trip. He likes the pool first. This might be just his style, and he enjoys playing that a little bit safer. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
There are some Zergs who just pull first like every game, every matchup, doesn't matter, map. Every time 15 pool, 14 pool even for some of them.
Yeah. They're probably just sick of losing to early crap all the time. Just said, stuff it. We're just going to 15 pool every game. Make sure we don't die.
Yeah, and Barcode's taking good advantage of this, going again, hatchery, into gas, into pool. So if Trip was doing like a 6 pool or 9 pool, Barcode is taking the heavy build order disadvantage there. But yeah, Barcode is very comfortable. I mean, the Queen is just now popping out for Trip, but the Lings are only just in production. So 2 Lings might get a drone kill, but that's about it, really.
Yeah, some good drone marker. You can probably save it as well.
Yeah.
We'll see. Trip might not even try and risk it. He might just prefer to try and get the scout off and see what Barcode is doing as well.
Yeah, I mean, seeing the gas before pool as well, that's sometimes indicative of like a mass Ling flood, but we see that Barcode isn't yet pulling out of gas, so he's just obviously going for the greedier up. Actually, okay, he is pulling out. He was just forgot to pull out a bit there. So same build order as previous map. He's actually now going for the 2 drones in gas, which is different from an Inferno pool. So he might opt for that Baneling Nest.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me to see that Baneling Nest. Probably going to try and get a bit aggressive here. Might try and end this game a little bit earlier. I'm a big proponent of ZVZ. When you think you're the better player, to just get aggressive. Throw down the early Baneling Nest and just get in their face with some early Lings, Banelings. And these Lings will scout off that early Baneling Nest as well. Should see both guys in gas. You should know what's coming. You expect he's got the same thing though. He has 2 drones in gas. Going to be getting his Baneling Nest any second now.
Yeah, this seeing the Baning Nest in the main, that's sometimes suggestive of aggression as well, because you try and hide it, but I guess just being on the side of the hatchery like this, it's not really being that hidden. So I guess Barcode doesn't really mind this being scouted, and he is making going up to a total of 10 or 12 Zerglings right now, but he's also making a few drones as well. But also
Yeah.
he's now making Zerglings, so I think he does want to get aggressive here. But I mean, he's going to be supply blocked, so throwing down the 2 overlords, that's going to stifle his aggression.
Yeah. It's going to allow... Trip should have speed and these Baneling Nests done just in time. Speed is finished of Barcodes. He is starting these Banelings now, but Trip's Banelings Nest should be done in time. These Lings are moving out on the map. Really ballsy. Actually really needs those back at home. As
Oh,
he has
he didn't
scouted
see
the
the
Speedling
Banelings.
movement.
Oh no, he did. Okay.
He does see now. Oh,
Oh wow, that's a good trade.
yeah, he gets 2 for 4
Trip.
there. Yeah. As the Lings are
He's
moving.
been-
There's just 2 Banelings on the ramp here. Might lose both these queens. Bucket a little bit hesitant where he should go. He's going to try and get a good connection on these Banelings. Oh,
Oh dear.
But, you know,
That was a
few
manual
lings
death
left
right
over.
there.
yeah. Few Lings left over for Barcode. And GG, just